Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where Malacca has lost a lot of territory. Like, there's a lot of little holes there in various locations to various nations. They've just been demanding territory and they acquiesce. Okay, whatever. If that's the way they want to play it, I'm not going to stop them. I mean, Europe seems to have gotten over attacking us ever since we made friends with Russia. It's currently attacking Lithuania. I didn't even know Lithuania still existed, but look at that. They absolutely do. Good job, Russia. Have fun. Also, Bamanis now controls this, which is annoying. I wish they didn't. But I would be super duper happy if Ternate attacked us, which it looks like they're not planning to do anymore, and Ming didn't join. Oh, they're now allied with Bohemia. Oof. That's annoying. Okay, let's continue converting. We could hire Bruneian officers. That's super expensive for 5% army professionalism. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just make Brunei happier. Their independence is guaranteed by Great Britain. That's interesting. Interesting to be sure. So the question is, can we declare on somebody and kick them out of the region? Hey, a tax modifier. I'm okay with this. Maintain the diplomat with Ming, please. I want to make sure that this war doesn't happen. That would be potentially catastrophic up until such a time as Russia's truce is up, which is 1788. So the goal is to keep Ming at bay for 7 more years. Then they can do whatever, because Russia can beat them. I don't care. Now we are getting close to some more techs. And our institution spread is not going fantastic. To the point where we need to build more universities. I don't see a way around it. Like, we can build a university somewhere over, say, here would be fine. Akkoyunlu separatists. This is in Belatung, which is where we are converting, I'm assuming. Hang on, this isn't Belatung at all. This is Belatung. And yeah, we're converting here. I'm going to go ahead and increase autonomy, and we'll have that converted relatively shortly. And we won't have to deal with any annoying rebels. Question is, where would we build another university? And I'm currently thinking on Indonesia. Oh, however, we do need to pull out this colonist. There we go. And let's go ahead and find ourselves a nice little low development province. Madang will be a good one. So we'll place it right here. Colonist can go on in. Fantastic. Ooh. Money for a liberty desire or prestige? We take the prestige. Absolutely. 100%. That's not a lot of money, considering how much we're making nowadays. Okay, so I definitely think we want to build... Ooh, it's actually even cheaper to build it here. So yeah, we absolutely build a university on Indonesia. Fantastic. Great Britain. Want to be buds? They don't want to be buds. Okay, whatever. I like how they were hostile when they took this over for like 5 seconds, and then I parked an army right here and they noped out of that. That was pretty great. They've also got some unrest going on there. That's kind of exciting for them. Speaking of unrest, hello. What is the rest of the world up to anyway? Is there anybody super salty at us? I mean, yeah. In Japan and Malacca. But that would pretty much be it. Russia seems pretty happy with our alliance, and I'm very happy with it. I do want to get this last institution, though. Like, that would help tremendously. It's just not spreading very well. Ming has already embraced it. Russia has not. But yeah, it's spreading kind of awkwardly. National unrest or lose 10 prestige? Oof. We gotta take the national unrest, I guess. Well, we'll deal with it if it becomes a problem. So yeah, it's currently embraced in 0 of our provinces, despite the fact that we built a university a long time ago in Fiji, and we've been building a few more universities here and there. We are, of course, constructing additional boats. The next question is, do we want to make this into 2 armies? Like, we can move 4 units of artillery out of here. Like this. Bring in, actually, 2 more units of artillery, and just have 2 units of cavalry. And then 2 units of infantry for cost purposes, maybe? Well, that's 4 units. So actually, I'm going to cancel the artillery here. And we can go to 4 units of banner cavalry here. And then we can start building up some infantry here. We'll go to 10 for now. And then once that gets constructed, we'll revisit this army. Our average drill is very, very good. So that's, you know, very, very good, ultimately. Kind of tautological that way, I suppose. Next month, we're going to be able to get Admin Tech 22. And once that happens, then we can start working on economic ideas. And that's going to be amazing for us. That is going to give us another idea group as well. Our truce with Ternate is now up. I didn't realize we had a truce with them. Now, hypothetically, if we were to declare on them, Ming would still join. 61 reasons. Okay, fair enough. This second idea group here, I feel like it should be a military idea. And if that's the case, I feel like offensive ideas is the one to go for so that we can get actually good generals. So I'm going to choose that right now. We can always drop it later on, if necessary. But for right now, that's what we'll do. And just think, this is with the boosted institution spread. More boats finishing. Hey Britain, I built some boats. Do you want to be friends? Am I cool now? Nope. Okay. I'm not cool yet. I need to build more boats before Britain will like me. Realistically, I should build more merchantmen. Let's take that up to like 34. Realistically, I want to be even higher than this. I want to be at like 40, I think. Ultimately, that's probably about right. Is about 40 transports. But let's go ahead and mothball these guys for right now. Actually, let's not. We lost our Master of Mint. That's unfortunate, because our inflation is now going to be going back up. What can we get in this slot? I mean, we could get this guy for the national tax modifier. He's only a level 1, so he's not going to be too expensive. I mean, it's doable. Let's do it. Fantastic. That's going to get us a fair amount of money. And let's see, we can now get Dip Tech 21. That's perfect. That got us a new type of galley, which we don't care about because we're not using galleys at all. We don't have any inland seas around here, so it's not very useful. realistically. Like, none of these are inland seas, so that's why we haven't been using any galleys. Galleys are super efficient on, like, for example, the Mediterranean. Super good. Or up over here, anywhere in this region, galleys are amazing. Even over in Japan, but not over here. They're not good. Not in the slightest. Okay, so our supply limit here is 42. We should probably consider urbanization. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Sorry, I would love to do this. You know what? I'll do it anyway. It'll put us into debt, but that's okay. We can pay that off relatively easily. I'm going to go ahead and make a supply depot here as well. Then as soon as the month tick happens, we take a loan. Muslim chiefs. That is ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Why are there Muslim chiefs there? Very annoying. Anyway, we do need to pay off this loan now. We're paying 1.49 ducats a month in interest. Portugal's revolution is over, so good job, Portugal. So I think now we save up to pay off this loan that'll only take a couple of months, realistically. And we take a look at our institution spread. Embraced in 0 provinces. Fantastic. It's just barely spreading at all, even with the universities. I mean, we're at 70% over here on Fiji, but very, very slow indeed. But we're making some progress on it, I suppose. So that's perfectly fine. I do want to get this up to 40 in our transport fleet. So I'm going to do that. Losing admin power or prestige will take the admin power hit. We're doing okay on admin power. I mean, we're still behind time on admin tech, don't get me wrong. But we are catching up. And we're starting to get to the point where the highest tech people, they're getting super close to being capped. Level 30 is, I believe, the cap. Is it not? I don't actually know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure level 30 is the cap. Which means that they're going to stop pulling... Well, they're not even pulling ahead right now. They're just remaining, but we're just going to be catching up. Purely catching up. Russia is now at 29 as well. Ming is also at 29. They got caught up pretty far. Okay. Britain is only at 27, which I think is kind of funny. Do we need to move one of our colonists? We absolutely do not. Not quite yet. It's starting to get pretty close, though. And, of course, we can do an idea, but that is a military idea, and I want to put that into military tech. Bamanis just rivaled us. They don't have a truce with Russia. So if they were to attack us, Russia would probably defend us. But that's a good sign. If Bamanis rivaled us. Like, is Bamanis a great power? They're not, but they're certainly up there. Like, they're very powerful. They also have this territory here that I would love to get rid of for them. If I were to declare, would Russia join? Russia would not, because they don't owe us favors, and because they're in debt. Fair enough. How are our favors coming along with Russia? We have 5 favors with them. And we're gaining them very slowly. But that's okay. I don't actually need to declare any offensive wars. We are making very solid progress without getting any territory gains because of our colonists. We are developing our provinces and coming along very nicely, really. We are certainly far more threatening than we've ever been in the past. I mean, considering our start, we're doing really well. We started simply with a one province, Tonga, with like, I think it started with 3 development. It was really rough. But we got it done. I mean, it's not done yet. We've still got, what, like... Doesn't this game end in 1821, I want to say? Something like that? So we've still got about 30 more years. Give or take. We're building additional boats, which should be the way to Britain's heart, realistically. Britain likes it when people build boats. Still negative 12 reasons, though. They still are unimpressed by our navy strength. Maybe it's because we've just been building light ships and transports, but who knows. Silly Britain. Ooh, an election. 502, 323, 126. 7 versus 8 versus 9. Technically, Kalani is the best one here. 502. Okay, so nothing basically changes. We remain with a very similar income in terms of power. Okay, sounds good. I am going to go ahead and build another university, though, because we really do need to get this, we really need to get this institution. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to queue up a couple more boats. An invalid letter of marque. Get out of here, British Columbia. Russia's defending us. What are you going to do? Anyway, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue doing what we've been doing. Just mostly chilling, enjoying the peace, and doing all of the deferred things that we really should have done a while ago, but couldn't because we were constantly getting declared on. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time.